Good morning, Cardmunity. It's RJ back with another video, so let's get to it. Today, my second day back from my break. I still have a lot of unfinished Christmas business, so I will be doing mostly that for the first few videos of January 2024, because again, I was off all December not making videos, not putting up content. So anytime I got Christmas gifts or anything in the mail during December, I really wasn't sharing that. So I want to take the time today. Today, what I'm going to show off is all of the various packages and gifts and cards I received from members of the Cardmunity out there, and I want to talk about each one. So I'm going to put up some YouTube channels to highlight, do a couple shout outs, and show off some great stuff, but still in keeping with the way I've been doing things over the past. So we will start with some random Mike Schmidt items of the day, and we're going to do that by starting off with what I got from a great member of the Cardmunity out there. Most of you all know him, Mickey, also known as Boomslang. So Boomslang sent me a little card here. RJ, hope you have room for these cards in your collection. Happy holidays, Mickey, aka Boomslang. I'm fortunate enough to live fairly close to Mickey. He and I have hooked up together at a couple flea markets and shows over the past year. Hopefully we can keep doing that this coming year. But he sent me several awesome items, and my random Mike Schmidt item and my random baseball item are going to be highlighting that. So what I have here are 4 Mike Schmidt cards. This one here is a Fleer product, so this is not a rare or unheard of thing. Fleer Rookies and Greats 2003 Mike Schmidt card. I already do have this card, but I'm never one to turn down a free card. I will just add this to my group of extras, and it will either get given away as a gift to somebody else, returned to Mickey or something like that. Here is an unlicensed card from the late 80s. Mike Schmidt, the Living Legends. I believe some unknown manufacturer put out a series of these cards. They all look the same, the orange border, different players. Another unlicensed brand, Grand Slam Baseball. I think this was a game. You can see here it has a dice motif on the back. These two I also have already in my collection, but they're awesome cards. But this one especially, Mickey, you knocked it out of the park on this one. This is a card I've been looking at on the bay for quite a while. It comes from a place called Jerry's Dugout, which I believe is a sporting goods or sporting clothing manufacturer over in the New Jersey, New York area, if I remember, because I've been seeing this. I've seen this on the bay for quite a while. I've been thinking about picking it up. Haven't pulled the trigger. Just haven't bothered to get it. Kept thinking about it, but this is one of the cards that Boomslang included in his package to me. So hooray to me. Thank you very, very much, Mickey. This is great. This is one I hadn't yet acquired. So that is my random Mike Schmidt item of the day, my random baseball item of the day, something that Mickey threw into the pack of stuff that he sent to me. From 2003, I'm sorry, said rather freaking top front, 2005 alumni night. Every year the Phillies have a weekend in August, which is alumni weekend, and they add a new member to their personal wall of fame. And they put out this card set, which is pretty much just the current players on the team at that time. So this was produced, it was manufactured by Topps Total. It's done in the Topps Total motif, but it's specifically made for the Phillies on this night. Sponsor Pepsid Complete. But it's still sealed. I will probably unseal it because I like to look at my cards. But it's a 21 card set, 22 if you include this cover card, of the Phillies of 2005. So this is something I did not yet have. Mickey, congrats to you for sending me another awesome thing to add to my Phillies collection. This was very much appreciated. And this is my random baseball item of the day. But to keep going with Mickey, what I'm going to show off is he also sent me some Phillies postcards. Now, the Phillies have released every year, like most teams, photo packs of star players of the team for that particular year. In this particular case, this one comes from 1989. It was issued by the team under the sponsorship of a local snack cake brand called Tasty Cakes, similar to Hostess, Drake's, or Little Debbie, depending on where you live in the world. But Tasty Cake is the brand of choice in the Philadelphia region, and it has every member of the team. This is great because I bought a second set for my own needs. I've been trying to collect every photo pack and postcard set of the Phillies that they ever issued. I have several, but not all of them, and they just stopped this year. 2023 was the first year they stopped selling them. They only sold the Topps team set at the stadium this year. They're no longer manufacturing their own cards, which I find a little disheartening. But anyway, I had bought a second set of this. I already had the whole set, but I wanted a separate card of Mike Schmidt for my Mike Schmidt binder. I have a binder just of all Mike Schmidt cards, and somewhere in here there is a Mike Schmidt card. Here he is. Here's the Mike Schmidt postcard. So I needed this for my Mike Schmidt binder, so I bought a second set. Well, now I had a set. It was lying around and wasn't complete, and I could use this to fill in that extra set. Although it's possible this here, I didn't go through all of them to see if he had every card. It's possible this is already a complete set from 1989. Either way, this is an awesome, another great thing. All of those were included in the pack from Mickey, aka Boomslang. So huge shout out to Boomslang. He's always going on. A lot of times he'll go through a showcase of a random binder that he picked up, or a random box of cards he picked up at a local flea market. He does that a lot, which is a lot of fun. It's fun to grab random baseball cards and go through them, and especially share with the Cardmunity. So that is my random Mike Schmidt item and random baseball item. I shout out to Boomslang. Check out his channel below. I'll include a link. Moving on to the trivia question. Today's trivia question, cool prize here. I have a Evan Longoria Topps Chrome. I think this is from last year's Topps Chrome. Might have been 2022. Don't know. Doesn't matter. It's a kind of like a blue shimmer, a parallel version of the 1953 Topps style. Evan Longoria throwback kind of a style. Number to 199, if you can see that. So that is your prize. Sticking with Hall of Fame questions, because January is Hall of Fame season. We're all waiting anxiously for the announcement from the Hall of Fame, the Baseball Writers Association of America, to see if anybody gets voted in by the normal process. Remember, Jim Leland just got voted in by the Veterans Committee, the local veterans, the current iteration of the Veterans Committee. Jim Leland got voted in. Congrats to Jim Leland. But will anybody else get voted in by the writers? That's what January is all about. Today's trivia question, Hall of Fame related. There were the first election class was in 1936, and 5 members got voted in. Interestingly, and I guess typically, when a person gets voted into the Hall of Fame, they have a primary team they're known for. Exceptions do exist. For example, Fred McGriff just got voted in not too long ago. I'm not sure if he had a primary team he was noted for. Scott Rowland got voted in. I know he went in as a Cardinal, but is he more known for the Cardinals versus the Phillies, versus the Reds versus the Blue Jays? Hard to say. I won't hazard a guess there, but that's an example of a person who is in the Hall of Fame and isn't necessarily associated with one team. Dave Winfield, for example. Well, those first 5 Hall of Famers are all associated with individual teams. So all 5 of them, you look at that person, you say, oh, that guy was this, that guy was this. And some of them did play with other teams, but when you think about these people, you associate them with one team immediately versus another team. Of those first 5, 3 of them were from one league, National or American. 2 of them were from the other. So, a National League versus American League. Of the first 5 inductees, which one was able to claim a 3-2 victory over Hall of Fame inducted players in that first year? So, in other words, was it the American League or National League that was represented primarily by more teams than the more players than the other? So send me that email me the correct answer. I will include my email in the description below, along with a repeat of that question. You will have today and tomorrow to answer, and we will pick a winner on Sunday. All right, good luck to that. And if I didn't describe the question too well, hopefully my summation will be a little bit better for you. All right, moving on to further Christmas mail. A couple other Christmas cards I received in the mail. I want to show off what I got here. This one is from Goody G. A lot of people out there know Goody G. RJ, I hope you enjoy these cards. I am grateful for your amazing generosity to this community throughout this past year. I hope you and the family have a happy, safe, and healthy holiday and new year. Your friend, Goody G. Goody. And he sent me 2 awesome John Kruk cards. John Kruk is a well-loved member of the Phillies family, still is a broadcaster to this day. John Martin Kruk. I always love that Don just put the middle names on the back of their cards. But John Kruk is a lovable member of the Philadelphia Phillies organization, is a broadcaster, a TV announcer to this day. One of the greats of baseball and Philly lore. Just always flash back to that great encounter with him and Randy Johnson back in the day. If you haven't seen it recently, look it up on YouTube, all right? A couple Christmas cards I got, just plain Christmas cards. Nothing wrong with just Christmas cards. It's always great to be remembered. When someone sends you a Christmas card, you should be extremely ecstatic because they took the time to remember you, have you in their thoughts, and send you a little notification that said so. So, Merry Christmas. May your journey be merry and bright, from Tommy and Cindy Markwell and Roscoe. I'm assuming Roscoe is a pet. For all I know, they did name a child Roscoe, but I'm going to go with a pet. But Tommy Markwell, who was a long-time participant in my trivia contests, him and his wife sent me this awesome Christmas card. Thank you very much, Tommy. I did receive it. Just wanted to shout you out there. I think Tommy has a channel, but I don't know that he posts regularly. All right. Next Christmas card I got. Wishing you happy holiday greetings. Wishing you a bright and happy holiday season. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Mandy and Kenny Weaver. Kenny Weaver is another frequent participant in my trivia challenges. Him and his wife were kind enough to send me that Christmas card. Kenny, I greatly appreciate that. Again, I don't know that Kenny does releases of video content so much as watches a lot of our stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. But I will certainly, if he does, I'll include a link to his channel below. But shout out to Kenny Weaver for his generosity in sending me something awesome. Nice Christmas card. I got a package from another great Cardmunity member that we all know and love. Shane over at Shoebox Legends sent me this note. RJ, here's a set I'm hopeful you don't have, or if I'm wrong, one that maybe you can give away. Happy holidays, Shane, Shoebox Legends. Now, I had sent Shane. Shane's a big fan of 1990 Topps. He said that's the one he first started collecting as a kid. He's dedicated himself to the 1990 Topps and getting all the iterations thereof. So I sent him the entire set of Topps League Leader Mini cards. I believe there was 88 in that set. And it turns out I was very happy he didn't have it yet. He had, so I was happy to provide that to him. And he sent back to me this Topps, what's called the TV set, team set of Red Sox cards, special edition, 66 glossy cards. Here's the checklist. And what this is Topps in 1990 began a TV campaign selling cards by a commercial. There was an all-star pack of cards, plus there was this box set of a couple different teams. I can't remember all of them as I'm sitting here, but it was the more popular teams in all of baseball: the Red Sox, the Yankees, the Mets, the Cardinals, the Cubs, teams like that. And I might be missing a couple, but he asked if I had this, and I actually don't. It's interesting, though, because I just recently bought this one. In addition to the individual team sets, they came out with this set called the All-Star cards, and this basically had people from every team, stars from every team in it. And I saw these, but I thought to myself, gee, I don't know if I want to bother collecting the team sets because, I like my box sets and all, but I'm not a teams collector other than the Phillies. And I was kind of going to pass and not bother. But Shane sent me this Red Sox set, so now I'm kind of locked in, and I'm going to have to get the other ones. So thanks, Shane, for starting me on another journey of collecting more of these, what they're called Topps TV glossy sets. I'm going to have to get the other team sets in addition to the Red Sox. So it's something I didn't have. So I appreciate you very much taking the time to send it to me. All right. Lastly, I got a card, or a package, I should say, from another great member of the Cardmunity. This one was the family over at 3 Good Nerds, and this was the note that they included. Hi, RJ. I hope this finds you well and that you have been enjoying the holidays. I wanted to drop a quick note to tell you how much I enjoy your weekly baseball trivia and seeing your sets. I'm constantly finding new cards and sets that I've never seen, and as a longtime collector, I'm amazed at how often I have no idea what you are showing from your collection. I've always been a fan of the regional oddball sets. Enclosed is a French's set from 1992 that I'm hoping you don't already have in your collection. There are some great names in the set, but no MS. I'm not sure what MS is. Mike Schmidt. I'm imagining he's saying that. Well, yeah, there wouldn't have been a Mike Schmidt card because Mike Schmidt had retired by 92, unfortunately. Thanks for all that you do to make the Cardmunity such a fun place for everyone. Wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas. All the best, Justin and the Nerds. So the family over at 3 Good Nerds. They also included, this is really cool, some semi-rigid holders, which, to be quite honest with you, are very important as I'm doing my trades. So that was much appreciated, but also a 3 Good Nerds logo. Part of me says I already have one of their logo cards, but I will not turn down another one. So that is pretty cool there. But let me show you the French's set because to Justin and the Nerds over there, I didn't have this set. I was not really aware of the existence of this set. I really don't go out of my way to find sets until somebody like yourselves shows me that these exist. Now, let's see here. This is a cover card. It says 3 free baseball cards. So I'm assuming if you bought a box of French's products, I mostly know French's from mustard. I think they make a couple other condiments and maybe some dressings or something. But I guess if you've got a boxed product, you could get 3 cards, 3 of these inside. And on the back, it told you how to go about getting the full set if you wanted to buy that plus postage and handling back in 1992. I do not have this set until now. Did not have this set until now. So this was a fantastic pickup I'm very happy that Justin was able to share this with me because it'll go right into my collection and will never, ever leave. It'll be part of my collection forever. So you see here, it's 18 cards, 2 players on each card. I think it's trying to do position by position. So this would be your first baseman, Chuck Knobloch and Jeff Bagwell, again, an American League and a National Leaguer. You got Tom Glavine and Roger Clemens, starting pitchers. Franco and Pendleton. I guess they're not. No, it tells you the position at the bottom here. Hang on a second. It tells you the position at the bottom, so they're not necessarily position by position. Jeff Bagwell and Chuck Knobloch. Tom Glavine and Roger Clemens. Terry Pendleton and Julio Franco. Howard Johnson and Jose Canseco. John Smiley and Scott Erickson. Lee Smith and Brian Harvey. Barry Bonds and Kirby Puckett. Matt Williams and Robin Ventura, Tom Pagnazzi and Tony Pena, Sandy Alomar Jr. and Benito Santiago, Will Clark and Don Mattingly, Roberto Alomar and Ryan Sandberg, 2 Hall of Famers on the same card, Ozzie Smith and Cal Ripken, again, 2 Hall of Famers on the same card, Wade Boggs, Chris Sabo, Ken Griffey Jr. and David Justice, Tony Gwynn and Joe Carter, Ricky Henderson and Darryl Strawberry, and then Jack Morris and Steve Avery. So this is the French's set from 1992, something I was not aware of, did not have, was not even looking for. So I am thrilled beyond words to have acquired this awesome little food item set. Thanks to the generosity of Justin and the fam over at 3 Good Nerds. So there you have it. That was my stash of Christmas cards and packages sent back during the Christmas season. And again, having taken off the month of December, I am just now taking the time to go through all of my stuff, and I am finding a lot of awesome things that I get to share with you right now. So Christmas just keeps on giving. Loving that. All right. I want to say thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate y'all tuning in. If you liked us all, please consider like, subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. I'm getting close to 400 subscribers, so that'll be a lot of fun when I hit that milestone. Again, don't forget the trivia question on Sunday. Check out the stuff below. And again, take a moment, shout out to all the great Cardmunity members that were kind enough to send me things. Check their links below and give them a little praise, all right? I appreciate you watching. We got one more on Friday, so tune in then, and I'll see you. Take care.